Future news, brothers and sisters. Future news. Suleiman Rahim here, Messenger of the Covenant. Break us 7 seals. That's a fact. We proven in no limit of time. Messenger of the Covenant. So they come to Elijah's temple. Break us 7 seals. Show me anyone out here who claims to have broken those 7 seals. They said, well, Jesus 2,000 years ago broke them, but if he didn't, well, how come he's still a mystery? See, if the angel had the seals were broken 2,000 years ago, it wouldn't have made any sense. Because many things he talked about didn't even exist. God didn't even exist at the time. Gog. America didn't exist at the time. You understand what I'm saying? Many things that Soviet Union, Russia, those things didn't exist at that time. You had the Roman Empire. I mean, you had a whole different scenario. So if you reveal it, it was even if you was able to break, it would still be confusion because it wouldn't have matched the time. Like I said, Scripture is supposed to match the time that it was revealed in. And 2,000 years ago, it wouldn't have made any sense. See? It didn't even have a sun and a shield. Didn't have a dragon. Didn't have those things. Didn't have a jinn at the time. See, the jinn didn't come into existence until 500 years ago. At least that the jinn that the Quran's talking about, because that Adam didn't come into existence until 500 years ago. You understand? So, at any rate, bro, so see this $5,000. Okay, this is still standing. And they have not stepped forward. They know about it. But this lion dog today, that lion dog Nuri, he's a clown. He's a total clown. That's all he is, a clown. So they brought him forward. His mission is to get your head stick up Farrakhan's ass. That's his mission. Get your head up Farrakhan's ass if you want to be safe. That's the only safe place. Get your head up Farrakhan's ass. That's their message. That's their message. Oh, remember last September 2023? Oh, who's going to sit down? Go check his presentation. We're going to sit down with Master. We're going to sit down with Master's children. We're going to work everything all out. And we ain't going anywhere. America belongs to us. See? We're going to inherit America. Oh, now, but say, oh, no. And they went a little further today. Yeah, we got to separate mentally first, but then we got to separate physically. Whoa, I thought we want to separate all. America's destroyed. And it's wicked and evil, right? And then he went for then he gonna call all the devils. He don't want to call them devils. They would call them all demons. You see, they're all full of shit over there, and they're gonna pay a heavy price. They have any idea the price they're gonna pay? They're gonna pay a heavy price, an unprecedented price, unprecedented time calls unprecedented rewards, unprecedented torment. Like it says. Severe chastisement. So they be chastised like no one's ever been chastised. That's what Quran says. That means unprecedented. These are unprecedented times. And you don't get that. See, no one is prepared for it. Because unprecedented, how can you prepare for something unprecedented? You can't. All you can do is make yourself the best, strong as you can and hope that's enough. Pray that's enough. See, they took and they tried to make a counter offer. Say, well, well, Elijah said he'd get $10,000, right? You see, Elijah said he'll give you $10,000. Wait, what's going on here? Hold on, brothers and sisters. Why it's not showing up here? Hold on, got a little issue. Just a minute. Oops. Oh. Always some problem, always issue. There you go. See, they come with there's lion and dog. They have to use those words for them, brothers and sisters. Because Farrakhan's the greatest, the best teacher Really? Ever. Ever. They said ever. He's been all the prophets and messengers before him. The eunuch, the one disemboweled. Because he's so beloved by God, then how come God protect him? See, he said nothing happens without the will of God, so that means God is the one that castrated his ass. He's the one that disemboweled him. Nothing happens without the will of Allah. That means the will of Allah was to castrate his ass. They can't get around this. They can't get around me. And they wish the Son of Man will send his angels and they will gather all together that offends and they're going to burn their ass up. See? So that's $10,000 they're talking about. They took it off of Farrakhan. Said, oh, he's like, yeah, well, Elijah, right? I'm not taking on challenges, but Elijah, whatever Elijah says, I'll get with me. I don't have no problem. He's like a father to me. Yeah, he made a lot of errors and said a lesson that he didn't get all right. That's all right. I have no problem with that. No problem with the man. Any issues he had, that's between him and Master Muhammad. Master Muhammad is the one that taught him, so he deal with him. That's the problem. So they took it off of Farrakhan. Because Farrakhan, everything came out of his mouth is a lie. You know? See, he can't go to Beverly, which I guess comes out of his mouth. Because number of shit's coming out of his mouth. Oh, look how he talk. Yeah, that's how I talk, because this is wartime. It's 5,000. Step forward and get it. Step forward and get it if he's persistent. Tell your friends, but don't sell your nasty grams. Go and get collect $5,000. Oh no, another squad. I want to talk about something else here before I go and just be our sisters. See, because we got some people. they in for a shock. They're in for a shock. Hold on, let me check this before I have a problem. Hold on, brothers sisters. Hold on, let me check before I have a problem. I don't know if I check this before I put this in there like that. So you make sure it's right. Okay, where is that here? Nope, it wasn't right. Okay. Make sure everything's right here. Okay. See, how people ain't taking things serious. They will in a minute. They'll be forced to. I'm going to talk a little about that today. They'll be forced to. See? Because we got people that say anything. They just talk. And you've been trained to do that. First of all, you wasn't supposed to talk at all, except, man, a little sidetrack here, I'll be out sometime, I'll be walking and carrying on. Good morning. See, we say things, we don't understand where that comes from. See, good morning wasn't something, a greeting they gave each other before they both were in Holocaust. That was a test, a psychological test to see if you was okay. In other words, you was going to be a threat or something. Because Master would say, good morning, nigga. Good morning, Master. It's a good morning. He raping you, he rape you too. Your mama, your sister, and rape you too. And all things sticking in your mouth was things he was doing, right? And how you had to work in your ass 24/7. But you gotta say, yes, good morning, Master. Because if you didn't, and you better say it with enthusiasm, yeah, Master, good morning. Or your ass who's gonna come down on you. That's where that comes from. That's why I don't answer. I don't answer them. Damn good morning. It'd be good morning when your ass is gone. We back home. We just say things, we don't pay attention to what we're saying. And it reflects on some of the people that claims they're working with me because they say things that I warned them over and over again. Make sure you say what's correct. Don't say anything. I want a person say, oh, well, we're prisoners of what? Prisoner of what war? See, if somebody asks you, somebody said, what's my question? What you say? Prisoner of what war? What war were we the prisoner of? What battle was we a part of? See? It sounds cool to you, but tell me, what are a prisoner of? See, it tells you that you will be account for every word that comes out of your mouth. But see, you, unlike me, right, don't have the responsibility of this whole nation. See? Elijah Muhammad, that's why I had no problem with the man, because the man, he had the whole nation on his back, because he was supposed to prepare you for me. Messenger of the covenant. Well, he didn't. He failed, and he didn't complete it. But I'm not worried about it. I can handle my own, right? You see. But the thing is, he was there by himself. You understand? And I can appreciate what he was going through. You can't. That's why I'm not holding him against the man. I know what I had to go through, what I've been going through. Because it said all the whole weight is on me. And you think that's a little thing. My responsibility is to deliver this nation. As a woman that's got to deliver a child. As that small thing. Right? Especially when you get into what do you call part of when she actually started delivering the baby. Right? See those pains, birth pains? Because it says, we're going to talk about the priest of four winds, but they say things, all kinds of things that don't that's one of them. Right? With the prisoner of war. Prisoner of war. See? There's other things they're saying that they can't support and back up. See? So they have to account for every word that comes out of their mouth. But I'm accountable for allowing them to do it in relation to this message. Because up till recently, right? If you wasn't careful, you was out of there right away, man, because I can't have you out there corrupting this. I'm kind of like lenient the last couple of years. Well, there's a particular reason. So get an example of what that means if you have allow somebody to do that. Because they do is poison things. Have a person that's was influenced by someone else, and then when they tell me things, they tell, because this person was poisoned, it was some bullshit they came up with. I'm Job. You ain't a goddamn thing. You're a fool. See? Nobody told you that, so why you passing that crap on? That's why you out here. This is not a game. If you think it is, you're going to find out. Because these people, all these folks that were Farrakhan, they're supporting Farrakhan. Am I buffing over here? Okay, look like I'm buffing over. I might have to shut this down, bro and sisters, because, okay, let's see how this works. Wow, freezing up over here. Okay, not moving at all. I'm going to shut this down, bro and sisters. Start over again. Wow, it just froze up. Okay, well, I can't allow that to happen. It's not moving at all. Okay. Here we go again. Okay, bro and sisters, I'm going to have to restart. Just freezing. Just froze. Is that, what is that, the camera or what? Oh. Why is that happening now? It's a camera. Why is this something happening? I tell you, Bill, they pull every trick on me I can imagine. Those freezing up is the camera. So I guess everything is okay. Let's see if it can start moving again. It's working fine. The camera, all of a sudden, the camera just stopping. Yeah. Okay, I guess you heard what I was saying. But what's about to happen to these people that's with Farrakhan, is promoting Farrakhan, then same category as these preachers? You know, they talk about Abraham and Elijah, they coming back from the slaughter of the kings. You understand what that means. Who were the kings? They were the people, the leaders. They slaughtered them all. Slaughtered them all. It's not a joke, bro, sisters. If you're not part of this body, if you're part of the body, then you're gonna be consistent with the body. You're gonna be in sync with the body. I mean, if you want your hand to do something, the hand don't do it, then you got to do something about the hand or cut it off. See what I'm saying? Amputate it. See? Because, you know, when you're part of the body, it means everybody's in sync and everybody's happy with what they're doing. Because the body's not going to make the foot act like a hand. And let the foot be a foot. Right? And the foot's going to cooperate with the rest of the body because the foot needs to be nourished. It needs the heart for blood. It needs the lungs for air. It needs nutrition. So it's going to cooperate. So everybody needs something from somebody else. You need hands to get food into your mouth. You need feet to get to the food. You see what I'm saying? See? They want to have a dictatorship. Well, maybe that's what they do. Dictatorships, telling people what to do, or tell the hands to act like a foot, tell feet like a hand, feet hand like an ear or whatever, right? I don't know what the hell that is. That's them. I'm not gonna get into that kind of nonsense, brothers and sisters. Right? Either part of this body or ain't. If you're part of the body, then you ain't always trying to do something other than what the body wants to do. You understand? Like we had this clown. Well, I always want to do something different. Well, then you're part of another body then. You're part of another body. So go to the other body. Get the hell out of here. You understand? What's so hard about that? Go find your body. Get over there.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters.
And see, that's one of the problems. That's one of the problems. I neglected to mention that the other day. You know, maybe I'll get to it. But you know, when you're in, you see different colors. One black, one white, one greenish. The reason that is because it's not just, demons are not just black-faced devils. Right? There's anything that says a black face, but not that. That's what demon is. Right? You see? So they look like us, right? But there's something else. And see, being over here, we got all kinds of demons. That's why there's different colors there. See, because we got some demons, right, that are Oriental inside, because they had the Orientals over here building railroads and stuff, and they would take, the master would take and prostitute our women to them. Run out of women to them. You see? And stuff like that. That's what stuff they used to do. You understand? So yeah, with them, right? With so-called Native Americans, everybody. So you got a lot of people with black face, but they part of different bodies. You understand? They part of different bodies. So they don't know it. They're not part of our body because they're against us in every respect. See? And some of them, you know, you see some original people, right? I mean, some black folks, they look like they were Oriental. Have you noticed that? Some look like they're Indian. Have you noticed that? Why? Because they probably are. They might have black skin, but they still have the features of their mama. You understand? I mean, of their daddy. Understand that. See, I don't go to kind of detail because it don't matter to me because he part of his body. I don't give a damn. So all kind of stuff happened. Let me talk about another thing too. Breakers Island. Now, You probably never heard of Breakers Island. Now, they talk about that quite a bit, the messengers around. Now, Breakers Island was an island, right? And if I get it right, because it's been a while since I talked about this. Well, no, I'm not going there because I can't remember the name of the island exactly. I think the Azores, I think it was. Azores. And the one thing, there was a big sign that George Bush did, is that when he said the organization are willing or something, he went to go attack Iraq, the willing or whatever. They had a meeting in the Azores. I believe that's what Azores is, right off the coast of Africa. I've been there. It's an island. And he had a meeting with him, the British, and the Spanish. I said, do people know what they're doing over there? They're telling you something. See, because why would he go to Azores and have a meeting with just those three? You can probably Google and find about that meeting. Just those three. Why? Because they was the ones that were using Break Island. They was the ones that was the original slavers. And they used to break down, they called it Breaker Island back then. What was Breakers Island? Because the point is that most of us were warriors. And they could not have you come over here that warrior spirit. They couldn't have you come over here that warrior spirit. So they break Breakers Island first to break you. And on Breakers Island, they would have you do all kinds of despicable things to make sure that you was going to do what Master told you to do when you got you here. They could not bring you here with that warrior spirit, especially infecting the blacks over here, because the ones that was over here, they didn't know anything. They didn't know about Africa, nothing. They was you come and tell them anything. If you remember the story of Roots, they blew it up. But he said, don't y'all know anything? None of our no, y'all don't know anything. Because that's that 64-year thing they was talking about. 55. But Breakers Island, by the time, and they killed out the most fiercest warriors. Most fiercest, but they couldn't break them. So they killed them. And when they would kill you, they would kill you in this most evil, terrible way to put fear in the rest of them. By the time you came up here, you was totally broken. You was fear. You was totally in fear by the time they got you here. Breakers Island, you probably don't know about that. Breakers Island, I'm pretty sure it was the Azores, right off the coast of Africa. They stop you there first. And the things they would make you do, to show that you was going to do whatever master, or it was no limit. Well, see? They have someone actually eat shit to make sure that you do whatever. I mean, it's worse than that, but I don't want to go through it, bro, because I don't even like to think about it because it's so sickening what these people did. You can't, if you're mad, it's so sickening. I got a book, and I got it somewhere, where this guy was talking about. He said one of the things he did as a slave owner, it's a book they wrote. He says, if a slave gave him any trouble, well, he'd take one slave and had that slave defecate in the mouth of the slave that was getting caught into trouble. And then they put some over his mouth so he couldn't spit out. And he leave it for 6-7 days. So you didn't want to swallow it, and you couldn't spit it out. This guy, and you want to call these your bro? Hey, bro, give me 5. You want to do all that? Man, you sick. Because they don't want you to know this stuff. See? This is one thing you did. And that's why the Bible says, can the tigers change their stripes? They haven't changed. You're going to find them in it. That's why this is about to happen, because you're going to find out that they haven't changed. That's when Master Muhammad pull the plug. They're going to come off you. That's why I said the undisciplined beast. Then you're going to see, because he got a little discipline. Now he's full. I don't want to call it discipline, right? But he's full. So he's got everything. So therefore he's calm. But once it says, woe, what the cross says, woe and the envy of envies. So woe and the envy is one last thing they say. Because all of a sudden, when he's hungry, he says, whoa. Because then you're going to see the devils that you had fist bumping and all that stuff with. These people are totally sick. And I can't even tell you some of the things I know that these folks did. And I'm pretty sure it's much more than that, because our imagination is limited to what these people did. A MAC test said to make you absolutely totally sick. Okay? I probably couldn't even say it because I think the airwaves would just explode if I said some of this stuff. That's Breakers Island. It's about time you got Breakers, because most of these slave movies on slave ships, that was after they got off Breakers Island. That's why they were so docile and carrying on, because that was after they came out of Breakers. Because Breakers Island was off the coast of Africa. They stopped you there first, and then you get the journey on. They tie you down to ships, all kind of stuff, and even then, you was eating crap then. You on top of each other, you did your business around right in the face of another person around you. These people are totally sick. See? Move on, brothers and sisters. A couple other points, brothers and sisters. Want and need. When you have energy deprivation, that means you can't satisfy your needs. So your whole concentration has to be on what you need. See? And that's what we were. But I was so bad. Only thing was that we need to survive. That's the only that got down to basic. That's your basic need of survival. So it's survive no matter how, just survive. Say it's eating shit, beating us, raping us, everything else. Just survive. See? That's why it was Holocaust, because we told to submit to that. Because we didn't have the power to stop it. And we tried to stop it, it wiped us out. We got wiped out if we tried to win against Adam. I said, just submit, just go with it. We know it's hard. Abraham, oh man, we know it's terrible. It's hard. That's why Abraham said, hard. You mean we got to do that? Yeah, but just keep that seed alive. Just keep that seed alive. Because that's the only thing you're doing. You're preserving that seed. And the female is the one that was she was a captain. She was the warrior there. Because wasn't for her, the seed would have been destroyed. So you look, I have problems with these sisters because, I have a lot of problems with these sisters because I'm stupid. Like the rest of y'all. Because the devil's made us stupid. And I'm just guilty as you are. I don't want to hear what they have to say either. Right? Because we're stupid. But that don't mean you have to be ignorant. See? And that's going to change. See? Because they once saved us. See? Because that's all that we could do. That's the only thing that was paramount. Saving the seed. Saving the seed. And they saved the seed. We had it, they saved it. You get it? The devils try to destroy it. They sow their seed amongst. They try to put their seed in. Replace our seed with theirs. We had seed, but the seed, sisters saved it. That's what it was down to. Save the seed. And they did it. And they're going to be rewarded for it. Hopefully, I stop being as dumb as the rest of y'all are one of these days too. Hey, energy deprivation, Anyway, they saved it. That was it. That's the only thing to save that seed. Remember, they were attacking the seed. They said it was attacking the seed. Attacking the female, the Mac and the boy, we had to save the seed, and the thing the sisters saved, but our submission, and the sisters loved us, even when we look. Here's a master doing all kinds of stuff to you. And they told your heads, butt breakers. They send if you had any kind of idea about you want to stand up, their butt breakers come around. They tell you to go to Google. It's right there. And these devils go around this plantation. You got any uppity niggas here? And they would take and pull your pants down in front of all the rest of slaves and rape you. So make sure everybody know that they're the man. That's where that comes from. See, you're a boy. I'm the man. You understand? And so you're going to talk tough and everything else, right? You just got busted your butt in front of everybody. That's where it comes from. He's the man. Why do you think black folks even saying that? Why would you say a man tells him, that's the man? Why would you say another man say, that's the man? What that means, who are you then? You ain't a man? That's where it comes from. We still repeat it. You see? And so the sisters, they knew, bless their heart, right? They saw us in the worst condition. See? And they didn't abandon us. They didn't abandon us. So female what you would call it, female intuition, whatever you want to call it, it saved our ass. And now it's our time. And now it's our time to step on top. And the first damn thing we're going to do is put the sisters back on top. It's the first damn thing we're going to do. Period. And anybody mess these sisters, we're going to war. And some of these sisters are going to go to battle. They want to. And we're going to back them. We're going to let the enemy know. The first one fall, that's your ass. That's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to reward them. You understand? And give, because you see me, I keep telling you, right? They the ones that saved our ass. And you better be found persecuting these sisters and beating on them and carrying on. Now I was accused of doing that. I was married a few times, right? And I ain't never beat a woman in my life. But they tell you that stuff to try to get you up, See? Yeah, I get angry sometimes, but I ain't gonna beat up on nobody. I ain't gonna hurt anybody. And my wife will tell you. She can tell you if you ask her. She'll tell you. See? She get total respect from me. But yes, like I said, I'm stupid like the rest of them. Oh, why I gotta hear that? Right? See? Because we all want to hear our perspective. See? But there's two perspectives, ain't there? But so we want to hear ours. Either ignorant. See? But see, that's a central into energy deprivation. But once you come out of energy deprivation, you're going to have that problem anymore. Because you could be more than willing to hear their perspective. And you're going to look for their perspective. You're going to, please, honey, tell me your perspective. Yeah, because remember, she's out of heaven, and that perspective, that's what we want to hear it. Every time she opens her mouth, man, it's just going to be bliss. Let's move on, brothers and sisters. Anyway, I'm going to talk about a couple of things here, brothers and sisters, but I was talking about wants and needs. See, one thing to need was the only thing, basic, only, we reduced to just saving our seed. That was it. We need to do that. We couldn't serve any other need. Couldn't serve our need for hunger, for decent food, decent place to stay, family. Those needs, those are basic needs. We couldn't satisfy those needs. Only need to come down to the point of just preserving that seed. And the sister was the captain of the ship on that one. When you understand like that, bro, sister, you got to appreciate who she is. Because you got the seed, but you can't, if you ain't got no place to plant, what good is it? And she didn't have to, well, let me say it. Well, if you did have bull slaves, they call them, I think they call them. And what that whole idea was, is to, if you want to call that rape out cities, these was right to produce more slaves. You had those. That's a whole different issue, right? I'm talking about other than that, right? You had no control over that. You understand? And sisters had to sneak and do that, whatever they had to do. See? And they respected you and loved you, even you was in the worst condition possible. See? So we come out of that, they got to be, I'm going to let you, I'm going to keep telling you that. You see? And you're not going to find me being a hypocrite, right? Because that's the way I treat my wife. But like I said, I'm as stupid as you are because I don't want to hear that. No, I don't say it, but oh man, get to the point. As stupid as you are, right? You understand? So the point is that we got all that's going to change. You know, heartbeat. But that basic need, and so that carries on to now. Because up to then, the devil didn't care what your needs were. He made sure you never had enough of anything. Right? So you was living paycheck to paycheck, so to speak, right? They're being poor. You're just trying to, you know, and so now you got your seed, some control of your seed, but now you have control of your food and your clothing and your housing and all that stuff, right? Those are basic needs. But after the 60s, when, you know, as Elijah came on scene, things started, you know, devil ain't stupid. These devils ain't stupid. You know, remember, this is their time. In the wintertime, the winter people are wise. Because it's wintertime. The spring people are stupid in the wintertime, aren't they? So we were stupid during their time. We were wise. We were stupid during their time. Now we should be coming out of it. Some are still stuck in it. But they was wise during their time. And they look at this thing and say, oh, let's flip the script. Remember? Because 2020 was our official date of being out of the Holocaust. But back in the 60s, when you start moving around, and that was a demon surge. I talked about that, right? Let's flip the script on these people, because that's what they had to accept false Israel, and because we lied and everything else. So they started telling you, hey man, be all you could be, do what you want. See, when you start, that's what killed me. People are suffering that right now. I keep saying, what's wrong with these children out here? Well, that's what's wrong with them. See, I never went into a detail, but that's what's wrong with them. It ain't no drug. It's a psychological, it's a mental war. Because they got our children believing, go for their wants. And if you go for your wants in time of need, you won't have neither one. You will have neither. If you sacrifice your needs for your wants in time of need, you will have neither. And that's what's happening. Because our children, all they want this stuff. They want to be this. They want to be like Michael. They want this, they want that. All these things they want. And they pursue what they want. They take these stupid college class. I want to be an entertainer. I want to be a football giant. All these things they want instead of pursuing things they need. And so therefore they're not getting either one. And they walk around backwards, can't do anything, stupid, ignorant, rebellious, and everything else. Because now, they don't want to listen to you because you tell them, they don't hear what you're saying. You say, hey, man, you need to worry about your needs. Get out of there, man. You old time, man. Why I got to be worried about that, man? I'm going to be anything I want to be. I can be anything I want to be. That's bullshit. Not in the time of need. And that's how they got, that's what's affecting our children. You can't tell them anything. Because they're not responsible about their needs. Talk to them about their needs. They look at you like you're crazy. I'm experienced with all my children. Talk about needs. They look at you like you're a goddamn fool. Man, you holding me back, man. That's that old time stuff, man. I can do, and you see them, they fail in everything they do. Failing in marriage, failing in everything. And like sisters, they got it. The boys got it bad, sisters got it bad too in their way. It's just different perspective. Because the girl, the woman or whatever, right, female, she thinks so she got a ring on her finger that, hey, everything's supposed to work out right. All it wants is supposed to be satisfied. If he ain't doing it, something wrong with him. See? So he's struggling. If he's intelligent brother, he's struggling trying to take care of needs. It ain't good enough for you. Well, man. See, he take care of your needs. It ain't good enough for you. Because something wrong, man. You can't do more than that, man. I'm going to do this. And then you put on demands that he can't fulfill because you all these wants you want, and he's trying to so he sacrifices needs to get one. Then they get mad because now we don't have this, we don't have that, things we need because you want this SUV. You see what I'm saying? This is a time of need. We're not a time of want yet. And that bullshit that fool was talking about yesterday, on today, on so-called NOI, that Nuri, that's all bullshit. Master Muhammad said he can't put you in heaven overnight. He didn't say go right here. He said he could put you in heaven overnight. Elijah Muhammad never said we was in heaven. If he said that, I've never heard him say anything like that. Right? So that's all bullshit talking about anyway. They didn't want to destroy everything Elijah Muhammad did anyway. You understand what I'm saying, brothers and sisters? Okay. So we got to get out of here. I mean, if we're in heaven here, what the hell need to get out of here for? And then remember last year, oh man, everything was going to be, now all of a sudden, right, it even went too far. Like I said, I think I mentioned earlier, we're going to, first we got to get out here mentally, and then we go out physically. Okay, now just change the script, right? And then the food, they're so backwards. Oh man, well, there ain't going to be no food or nothing. There ain't no food or nothing, man, in a few more days, right? So you need to learn to eat 1 meal a day. If ain't no food, how you eat 1 meal a day, fool? These dumbass people, when they sick. And they're going, boy, you're going to see something in the next few days, Bill, that's going to rock your boat. Because when you see what happened to these people, right, all of them, there's Farrakhan, and those represent Farrakhan, all these ministers, people up there speaking, and that old stupid little sister, they'll call her sister, now she may be a demon, all this about queen, all this, but I had to turn that crap on. I said, what's that about? And all the stuff that's going on in the world today, not mention any of it. Oh, of course, Farrakhan, I told you he's a coward. He's a punk, he's sick. He don't know what's going on tonight, but God told him to be silent. In a time, after 40-some years, of now a time of unprecedented time of, and he's supposed to be silent? What the hell are we paying you for? How would you get rich for it? So, because he don't know nothing. God ain't told him a goddamn thing. Nothing. And I heard one person tell me, hey man, I know you can't be, because use that language. Good. Because that language that scares you off, good. See? Because if that language is blocking you from seeing the truth of this, good. That's one of the reasons why I do it. Because the only thing come through here is going to be 100%. You understand? Because if I'm on an ark and a flood is coming, right, and I cover the ark with shit, are you going to say, I ain't get on the ark? Is that what you're going to say? I'm not going to get on the ark? I don't want you on it. You don't care what's on it. You want to get on the ark, ain't you? See, that's how you know who's for real. I'm getting on the ark because they believe. I don't care if you cover with shit, whatever you do, I'm getting on it. Because they're true believers. See, that's what you want. They get through all the bullshit because they're looking at the truth. I don't want nobody get, oh man, I don't like the way he talk. Well, fine. I don't like the way he dress. Fine. Because I told you, it ain't about me. It's about this truth. And if that truth, if you ain't here because of the truth, you need to go. Goodbye. I ain't asked you to come here because of me. I ain't give myself big titles and all that kind of stuff. You understand? I tell people, I don't want don't call me no big titles and all that kind of stuff. If you want to call me Master of the Covenant, fine, I'll go along with that. Even if it's Master Suleiman, I'll go along with that. Because, like you call somebody a master's degree, because I mastered the angel. Right? Not because I'm your master. And that's as far as you need to go. Because it ain't about me. I got people come around, this is about them, because they say stuff that don't make no sense. Because they think they're performing. And they pay a price for that. You understand? So understand that, brothers and sisters. Our people are messed up. Right? Because the devil's taught them that, shop like I'm here's a new state. Shop like I'm a billionaire. They got to go after their wants. And so they sacrifice their needs. If you sacrifice your needs, even if you get to wants, now you're sick, you got diabetes and everything else. So so how are you happy? You cannot be happy if you sacrifice your wants, your needs for your wants. See? But when we get out of here, right? Now, that's the point to get out of here. So our needs to be satisfied. Once your needs are satisfied, then more energy comes, then you get your wants. And when married, needs and wants together, that's paradise. That's what we're trying to get you to. Get you out here so you get your needs handled, get your own land, and do it like you want to do it. Because you understand, even if you stay here, it still won't work because if you've got your need, even if you got your needs satisfied here, it's still going to be a problem with that because the point is, right? A woman needs different needs than a man needs. So if you're in a place where they only provide the needs for a woman, and so you're not happy there because you got needs, but you don't have you got female needs. So that means you're not going to be happy with those. Be able to satisfy. Now you got to walk. Okay, now you got clothes, but you got to wear a dress. That's a need. You need clothes, right? But you got to wear a dress. See the quality. So you're gonna be happy there. That's what happens. We got the needs, but it's the way they want it. So then you're happy there. And then, so you got all your needs set. Now you got all clothes, you got shoes, you got a house, right? Your house is a dog house. And you got to wear a dress. So you got a house. you got a job. Your job is shoveling shit. You got a job. You got a house, you got clothes. So all your needs are satisfied. But the quality of the needs, see, so are you happy? So now you go after your wants. They control the wants too. So you say, okay, I want cake. So here's cakes. But the cake you want is a chocolate cake. And they don't have chocolate cake. So you get strawberry. So now they control your wants too. So you still can't be happy here no matter where you cut it. You got to go home. Where you can wear, if you're a man, you can wear pants if you want to. You want to wear a dress if you want to. Then your needs are satisfied. You will live in a mansion. You understand? You're respected. And then you go after your wants. So you say, okay, oh, I want a cake. Oh, they got all kinds of, I just want the chocolate. So that's part of the selection. You understand? But that's paradise. You're never going to find it here. I'm trying to explain to you as clear as possible. Come on, brothers and sisters. I'm not going to talk all these subjects here, brothers and sisters. I'm going to just hit on a couple of them. Right? Let's look at this one here first. See what's in here. What's going on here now? Uh-oh. Having problems now? Okay, we'll see what's here. Oh, that's the one. What was it talking about? The Day of Atonement is coming on? Now, do you break these things down, brothers and sisters? You know what atonement means? That means like you repent, you change you atone for what you've done. Otherwise, you repent or you pay a reparation, whatever. You let's just look at the word exactly. So we don't get no problems here, brothers and sisters. Understand? If we say it right, we don't say it all. So I'm getting the exact interpretation and translation here. Just take a second. Atone. So no matter how you cut Farrakhan, it still come up shit. How you slice them. Okay, there you go. Oh. Oh, you're going to show what? My phone doesn't work. I tell you, but nothing ever works for me anymore. So all they trying to, why doesn't show up? That's interesting. Phone doesn't even work now? What's wrong with my phone? Hold on, brothers and sisters. Wow. I didn't get my phone like that. 1 second, brothers and sisters. When I tell you I'm not playing. Nothing works. Now why Just unbelievable. Okay, found it. Okay. Where's me of tone? Are my phones? Okay, he would make amends or reparations. We'll go with that. Because I can't. I'll just hang it up. Used to work. Okay. Make amends or reparations. We'll go with that, bro. So I think that's clear enough. I want to get it better. That's good enough. When I tell you the DMS isn't, but I'm telling you, I'm serious. I got all problem with everything. What that's the work. Okay. Now they have atonement. Now, what are we atoning for? That means repenting. What are we atoning for? What do we do? See, that's Farrakhan. And see, when he had the first so-called Mean Man March, you know it was a blowout because, right? The second one totally failed. So if somebody come on a record that's blasting, right? Then the second one, everybody's gonna buy the second one because they say, man, that first was the thing, you know, the word they use, right? It was it. So, man, everybody would jump on that second one. They say, man, this dude, you understand what I'm saying? But if the first one wasn't, anybody gonna buy the second one. So that's why nobody bought the second one. I went to the second one, but nobody showed up. If I had men and women, they come nowhere near me, and that's why I'm talking about the second one. They sure ain't gonna have a third one. But if it was so great, they would have a second one and a third one, and have one every year. Because the first was, because they brought all these people there, and plus Farrakhan lied about it because he claimed it was his thing. It was mostly people, the preachers, he got the preachers go along with him, right? And they brought their congregations in, but Farrakhan took credit for the whole damn thing. That's why they didn't support him the second time, because he's a lying dog. You understand? He's a lying dog, he's a coward, and he's a thief. Because he's that by nature. He's got the nature of his father. Go along with that biological fact, Nuri. Do that biological fact, Daniel. Do that biological fact, Jeffrey. Do that biological fact, his father. You start as a sperm. You can't. You see, he admits. I don't have to make it up. He admits. We have to prove he admits his father's a devil. But he don't want to call him devils anymore. You understand? So. So Farrakhan, right? He's saying that we're sinful. See, that's why nobody's sure, because he said, oh, you got to atone. Atone for what? What do we got to atone for? If you understand, the angel says no. It says bless us because we kept our clothing. That means because we under the authority of America, and we still under submission to America. So everything that we do, okay, we're told. Okay, ask you a question. When Adam was told, when the angel was told to submit to Adam, right? That means Adam going to tell him to do righteousness? Is he going to tell him? It says nations make mischief shed blood, but it's told to submit. So they submit. That means he's going to have them doing things that unrighteous aren't, isn't he? So are you going to blame the angels for that if you told them to submit to it? As long as they submit to Adam, they blameless for what Adam told them to do. Because they were told to obey Adam. Same thing with us. We are the angels submitted. We submitted. So whatever happened to us, as long as we're under their authority, or as other nations broke out of their authority, so the other nations now, they're responsible for what they've done since they broke out of their authority. But once we still under, that's why it says, bless those who keep their garments, because their garments, remember, we still here under authority. That's why you got to understand the angel. As long as we're under authority, they're responsible for what happens to us. You have to blame the manufacturer, not the product. That's why I'm not accusing that people. I'm giving them information. I ain't accusing them. I'm accusing the demons never carrying on. You understand? But who is? But he said, I told, because Farrakhan's idea is we went through Holocaust because we were sinful. We was being punished. That's his idea. That's a goddamn lie. You see? And that's the devil's idea, because remember, he's part of the devil's body. He's a devil. He's part of, so he thinks like devils. He's going to sponsor devils. And you're going to see something in a minute. He's going to be, they're going to expose him, but that's another story. I was going to talk about that today, but I changed my mind. So what it says right here, read chapter 12 of the war. It says during the war, well, when they got kicked out, was right here, because it says, I heard a great voice in heaven saying, right now becoming salvation and power, kingdom of God of us, and authority of Christ him. In other words, now we're taking control because America and Britain just got thrown out of the Middle East. So got defeated. Right? And now the Lamb is rising up. He's taking control of the NOI. And Master Muhammad, he has control of the Middle East. Right? It says, because we're throwing the accuser. Who's the accuser? Farrakhan. The accuser brother, the brother of us, accusing us inside of God of us and day and night. And so that means why he's sitting on the throne. He's on the side of God. He said, and he's been doing it day and night for 40-some years. You're so sinful. You're wicked. See? Hope God. Hope God meant. I want to pray to God that wherever worms eat your ass. See? And they conquered him through the blood of the Lamb and through the word of witnesses to them, not that they love and sold them unto death. You understand what that means too, but the point is, he's the accuser. Who else is accusing us? It ain't me. Who else is accusing us? Elijah didn't accuse you. That's Farrakhan. We the sinful. You're so sinful. That's what they got a whole day for it. Oh, the holy day of atonement, the holy day of atonement. What's so holy about it? The holy day of atonement. It's holy. And this fool, this demoness, oh man, and she's so stupid. Either she's a demon or she's totally ignorant, idiot. I got to be for a day of atonement. Okay, what are you atoning for? Tell me what you're atoning for. What are we atoning for? We're atoning because they dragged us over here and beat us and raped us, put all kinds of things in our mouth, unspeakable things, and stuff they did to us. Is that what we're atoning for? Tell us what we're atoning for, Farrakhan. What are you atoning for? When they blew your ass up. Now you're a eunuch. Ain't no heaven for you, is there, if the woman's out of heaven? So what are you atoning for? Goddamn stinking ass devil. That's what Farrakhan is. You don't like the language? Hang up. Man. To atone. You're going to atone in a minute. Atone? What the... Oh, boy. Atone? For what? That's devil language. Because that's what they say. We're Ham. We deserve to be enslaved because we were so pathetic. We're so what was the word they used? Not unclean, but immoral. Because that's the whole idea, we looked upon our father's nakedness and all that kind of, we was immoral people, so we deserve to be slaves forever. You understand? So we got to atone for all our immorality and being moral. But the lessons say they're the ones that's filthy and sick. That's where the one part is social equality. But we got to atone. You want to get me angry? Ooh, atone? Tell me what the fuck. Ooh, excuse me. Let me stop. Yeah, the word popped out. Excuse me, brothers and sisters. But ooh, that get me hot. Our people ain't got atone for nothing. You want to get me hot? You see whoa, I slipped out. You see, want to get me hot? It's two things that get me hot. To my tone and mess with our sisters. You want to mess those things? That's what get me going. Mess with our sisters and talk about we got a tone. Like did we brought it on ourselves? We deserve all of this. Then that's why he's not talking about them. That's why he don't talk about the covenant. Because why are you going to be rewarded for being so wicked? That's why I don't talk about it. You understand? We shouldn't get no reward. Why are you going to be rewarded for being so wicked, evil? That's why I talk about it. The accuser of our brother, right? See, because it was thrown. Some people say cast. was thrown the accuser of us, right? Of course, was thrown the accuser, thrown, okay, I was, he ain't being set down gently. They gonna kick his ass. They gonna throw Farrakhan literally out, throw him out his ass with his wheelchair and the whole thing. And you're gonna see it in a few more days. In a few more days, a very few more days, because I already said, but the way I see it, you understand, Andrew? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I can just shut up and pack up, because everything is right on time. 76 years. This is it. Everything's right and on time. And the only thing is, it says this was already work going when it get in full blaze. And that's the only thing that's going to happen. And we're out on the edge of right, everybody knows it. You never seen anything like this before in your life. I'm 75, I haven't seen anything close to this. You understand? See? So when this happens, and it's happening now, this desolate, all these things are happening right now, and they're not talking about it all, are they? All day, did you say anything about that today? No. Farrakhan ain't talking because he don't know shit. So he a coward, so he's going to kill my shit. The lights just went out. You supposed to be a candle. Oh man, I ain't gonna light up. Keep it dark. Okay. Cast down. See, that goes along with when thrones are cast down. Who thrones? There's people in authority. Him. When Dan said, who? Think about it. It says, when thrones are cast down, ancient is set. Wait, he's sitting where the thrones were. Oh, what's the point of the throne being cast down? They're thrown down and he's sitting in that seat. So people in authority in their eye, they're going to be cast out. He's going to sit in that seat. That's what it says. Mess with the covenant. He's going to sit in that seat and purify you, straighten you out. And that part of purification is the baptism going through tribulation. Come on, brothers and sisters. So I'm going to close out in a minute. Through this, you be making yourself well-minded, heavens and them, tending woes to earth and sea, because step down, devil, towards you, having anger great, have known little point time is having. You know, see, the devil's not, everybody knows time is up. That's what they're worried about right now. Well, that's what they're worried about right now. Time is up. See? That's what false Israel is, the cornerstone. False Israel goes down, this whole thing collapses. Christianity, all that collapses because people didn't be in. Remember, their Christianity. I'm talking about Catholicism. Not Christianity. 500 years old. That's what it says. That's God can make us religion. This religion, Protestantism, is God. Is religion of God and Magog. You understand? It didn't come on to existence 500 years ago when they broke away from the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church did not consider themselves Christians. That's why I call it Catholicism. It's a mixture of Roman and all that stuff. They got idols and everything else. They worship idols and everything else up in there. You understand? But Christianity, right? Methodist, Baptist, all that kind of stuff, right? That came out of Britain, right? With Magog. Because they broke away from the Catholic Church. And they went back to the Bible, the discipline of the Bible, but they started gaining power. Right? See? And that, excuse me. There you go. Excuse me. So 500 years ago, right? So Christianity is the religion of God and Magog. This is the sealed Bible. And they've been following that in the sealed Bible, right? Synagogue of Satan. That's the Jews. Those people call themselves Jews. And we're doing to be slaves. That's the whole, what you see right now is the reality of the sealed Bible. Well, that's the other thing I want to say too, about upload. Now, I've explained this before, I guess people didn't get it. We don't have to upload the angel. That was uploaded 2,000 years ago. Because it's inside the sealed Bible. We got to activate it. Because all that knowledge is already there. Knowledge about Egypt, Aaron, all that stuff. They just don't know that Aaron is Farrakhan. Egypt is America. So forth, so on. It's got to be activated. It's already uploaded. We don't have to upload it. It's already uploaded. It says be activated. See, but right now it's sealed down with sealed Bible and double sealed by the Torah. Judaism, if you want to call it that, right? See? But Judaism is about to go down. Zionism. It's about to be destroyed. See? When that's destroyed, that lock comes off, right? And then that activates, right? That lock comes off and that lock comes off with it. See? Because false Israel got to be destroyed. And when that gets destroyed, right, then the sealed Bible is no good. Because sealed Bible depends on false Israel being false Israel. False Israel being Israel. Depends on it. It's the foundation of it. If that goes, the whole thing, everything gets switched upside down because they have witness to Abraham, then that means what's on the bottom, like the Bible says, be on top. It's on top and the bottom. So therefore, we are the righteous. If we're the righteous, then who are they? Because they've been against the righteous. They've been killing us, they've been wiping us, raping everything for 40 years. Who cursed Israel will be cursed. Who blessed Israel will be blessed. They've been cursing us. They've been blessing false Israel. So now they're going to be cursed because they was blessing the false Israel. They're going to be cursed because they was cursing us, and blessing false Israel. Stand simple, brothers and sisters. So keep it simple. Okay, I'm not going to go. I'm going to close, but I'm talking about what's tomorrow. But it's talking about the Sunni. If you're on the dragons, the Sunni is going to attack you here. So let's go. I was thinking I'm going to close out, brothers. Let me see. Tackle. Okay, I'm going to just go here. Okay, I'm just going to talk on this, brothers and sisters. He talked about the four winds. He don't know what he's talking about. Right? But you understand the four winds. Maybe I can show a sample here somewhere. Yeah. Maybe see, oh, well, no, I just put there, so it's not there. Okay, maybe. No, it wouldn't be there either. That's a lot I'm going to talk about here, bro. It's just, I'm going to close out. It's take about another hour and a half to talk about these things. So let me see if I can see it here. Anyways. Oh, not there. I don't know where I put it at. I'm not sure I put it at. Okay, I don't know where I put it at, brothers and sisters. So I'm just going to talk it. Oh, okay, I'll use this one. See on the left over there? We're talking about it was four beasts they're talking about. One's called the dragon, one's called the beast with 7 heads and 10 horns, and the crowns upon his horns. One's called the beast with 7 heads and 10 horns, but crowns, we having crowns all. So I'm not going into detail about that. But look at the one on the left there. Now, up there you see the hill up there, but that's also that's the four winds too. Now, I talk about this all the time, but I'm just going to briefly touch on this, brothers and sisters. This war is going to blow up And I mean, it's blowing up now, but it's really going to hit nuclear in a minute. When I say a minute, I really mean a minute. Because I'm telling you, I already predicted the next 60 days. So my thoughts, my ideas, my study is online. Because I put it out there for the next 60 days. I said, what you expect to happen? Maybe I'll go through it a little bit in a minute. But it says he preached, and it, nothing. And then it says it would preach to the four winds. Now, I spoke this as clearly as I'm about to speak it right now. The thing is that once they're thrown out, remember? Once they're thrown out, right? There's going to be that brief pause because the suspense is far as Israel going to survive or not, because they're going to be surrounded. Surrounded armies, as it says, you got to understand, and you can't understand what that means, right? And so are they going to go down? They're going to survive it. Because when they see that false Israel cannot withstand the pressure that they're going to be submitted to, that's they're going to say, okay, because remember, that's the foundation of this reality. If that goes, that means this whole reality collapses too, and that means the truth of it, because the point is, if we choose Abraham, I said, this whole turns everything upside down. And if they go down, that means they couldn't be the true Abraham, because remember, the reason why they're is to counter the fact, because we're the only people on the planet claiming to be the true Abraham. So it's our claim against theirs. The point is, once you return, you're not supposed to be destroyed. You're supposed to be in peace, but they never have. But if they go, that means we have to be. I mean, remember, that's already in their minds. All this information is already uploaded. But the way it is, in our minds, it's upside down. In their minds, right? So, because they got the sealed Bibles upside down. So, in this sealed Bible says, they're the true Abraham, and our sealed Bible is based on that idea. But the unsealed Bible is just the idea that we're true Abraham. So right now, that's deactivated because it can't be activated because they're there. So it must be them. So remember, that's what activates it. Who is true Abraham activates which one of those minds activates. You understand? Remember, their minds, their software, operating systems. But it's a key word that determines which ones activates. Sometimes you go in the other kind of operation system you got right. It says, okay, you under this ID, or you under that ID. If you do it, everything's under this ID. But you go to other, everything's under that ID. So the thing is, as long as false Israel exists, right, that means that's the reality is activated. Right? But we have both realities in our mind. But false will go down automatically. Other one kicks in. That has to be activated. You understand? That's why they watch it. If they see it goes down, they move. It immediately activated. If the other activated, the whole world turns upside down. And then that means they're wicked. They're the evils. They're devils. You see what I'm saying? It all depends on false Israel being. That's why they set it up. The sanctuary is set for 76 years. And then it be cleansed. Because a lot they had to set up to keep the false Israel, to keep the sealed Bible activated, to keep ours deactivated. But if that goes down, automatically comes in. If you got two systems, like I said, you got two IDs, but one ID is deleted, the other one kicks in automatically. When it kicks in, everything turns upside down. See? And that's what's happening right now. And so the thing is that when they see it, as Paul sees about to go, to stop the other kicking in, destroy it. Oh no, we got to destroy the other system. We don't want that system to come in. So that's why I said, kill them, destroy them all. So like, naturally, destroy them all. See? But they don't kill all blacks. Remember, you got millions of Africans in this country that didn't go through Holocaust with us. It's Haitians or whatever. They come on the Africans because they didn't go through the whole process. They rebelled. So they're not heritage of the Abrahamic covenant because they had to submit to the whole cycle. They didn't. They broke. But they got millions of them here. And they're going to attack all. But specifically the Africans. Haitians go along with them, but the Africans specifically. Right? So they're going to attack all blacks. See? But the Africans, they're going to attack everybody too. They want to attack devils in us. That's a secret that you don't know, and it's a secret that's angels hidden. Because that's how you know the serpent. See, and it's a mystery to that serpent. Because you know who the serpent is. He's out to destroy you, but you think he's your friend. But he's out to destroy you and the devils, everybody. Because contrary to popular belief, the Africans over there, they hate these devils too, because we'll see what the devils did to them. And that's the four winds. So that's what caused you to resurrect, because the point is that they're going to put out a security alert. Right? And the Africans, they're going to react first. And they're going to try to preempt the whole thing. They're going to try to attack everybody. See? And then here you sitting right here, all of a sudden, right? If you're still here, when we do a security alert, right? And you're being attacked by other blacks. That's what's going to force all you to come together, because you know you ain't got no friends nowhere. So all blacks going to come together because they're under attack by everybody. All blacks will come together, they're under attack by everybody, except because the African will attack you too. See, that's a secret that you don't know, and you ain't heard it any place else. It's only an angel. You never perceived anything like that could happen. It's a secret. And that gets back to a lot of the stuff I haven't talked to you about, but the final war, that's Esau and Jacob controversy. Right? So when they're going to attack, see, before the devils actually do. Because as soon as they, right, now security alert, right? That's real close call, ain't it? See? So maybe I should revise that. So just say simultaneously, because it's too close to a call. Because when they use security alert, right, they're going to attack all blacks. But they're going to, see, the thing is they're going to be united. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. They're going to be united. So it's going to be like spontaneously. They're going to be like, right? Well, man, I might as well say it. Okay. We're close enough. Who doesn't want you to unite and come back? I was going to talk about this tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and talk about it now. See, because I was going to talk about all other nations. I talked about it yesterday. I was going to go into more detail. All the nations against you. Isaac is against you. Ishmael's against you. That's the Arabs, Sunnis. Esau is against you. Satan is against you. God is against you. Everybody's against you. Remember I said, so I might as well go ahead and say it. I said it earlier, right? I said the serpent, he's the one that told Eve to kick you out. They want to take you out. See? But they also know, right, that they all have a vested interest in false Israel, so I might as well go ahead and say it. They all have a vested interest. That's why, okay, I'm going to say this and I'm going to finish, because it takes a while to explain it. So I might as well get it clear. I told you before, I said, why does false Israel exist? I said, they easily stop false Israel. The Arabs could stop false Israel because where they get their oil from? They get their oil from the Arabs, from Muslim countries. And they need all the fight and maintain society. They cut them off. That's the end of false Israel. They could stop that anytime they wanted to. They outnumber them. When in Western Earth, they're getting their uranium study coming from Africa, they're getting all this stuff. So the economy and everything depends on Africa, Arabia. Depends on they have to cut them off. That's the end of them. So how come they still exist if they so dependent upon Africa, so dependent upon Arabia, so dependent on all these different places? Why do they still exist if they can just we fighting them? Why you gotta fight them? Just cut them off. That covers the economy and everything else. Because they want them to exist. Because they all have vested interest in exist. Because they do not want us to realize who we are. Period. You You know, they got it. Somebody will cut the chase and tell you, right? So the point is that they also looking to see what happens. Not just false Israel. I mean, not just Gog and Magog. They already, Obama, I'm out, cut their chase. He's on board. He's the one that told him to take us out. He's a serpent that told him to take us out. He also knows the importance of false Israel being. He was a predator. He's a Gog himself. See, Gog also not just represents America, but whoever the president of America is also called a Gog. That's why he's referred to as a Gog too. That's why when he spoke, they don't mention Magog, he just mentioned him by himself. You understand? So he knows the importance of that, and the Africans know the importance of it too. So all of them, when they see that, the Arabs know the importance of it. That's why they never took false Israel out. They could have took them out a long time ago. Because they know the importance of it. Because if otherwise the Israel kicks in, we find out who we are, and they don't want that to happen. They know about Master from Muhammad's plane. They don't want that to happen. So the point is, they watch it too. So let me cut to the chase. They watch it too. And once they don't have to wait for a false national security alert, they're going to attack everybody. Because they want to get devils, but they want to get us too. They want to stop us. Esau wants to stop us from rising up. That's why I say it's so close. It's close call. So I might as well tell you. That's what I said. The four winds blow, then you. Because you're going to be attacked by everybody. The dragon. Yes, the Sunnis. Yes, your brothers you call the Africans. Gog. And then the go-to, Orient, says, these 10 kings will make war with the Lamb. Everybody goes, says, you better get home. I'm going to leave it there, but, well, I'm going to do one more thing. Just one more thing, then I'm going to close, God says this. One more thing. Where's that at? Is this the one? I think it's the one here. Let's see. Tell us all today. No. No, it's not that one. No, it's not here either. No. Oh, here you go. Now I talk about this beast. Now time out. I came in spirit of eternal Lord, and I heard behind me a voice great as a trumpet. So there's a voice that's a trumpet. There's 7 trumpets, 8 exact trumpets in angel. They say trumpets 8 because it said that voice was like a trumpet. When you understand that, then you understand because why did I get to be brown? That should be red. I'll leave it there, boss. This should be red. I don't know how it got to change to be brown. It should be brown. Anyway, it should be red. Right. Okay. The kings are 7 fails, one is other, and not yet. Whenever he should come little, his mind is retained. And wild beast we saw is not is. That means he was present, but he's not now. He said he went forth conquer and to conquer. That means he had 2 conquests made. That's when riding on a white horse, right? See, I'm not going into details, but anyway, he is the 8th, but he's out of the 7. So how do you get that, right? See, because there's actually 8 trumpets, because that trumpet voice, right? See, and so he is the 8th, because if you add them up together, the first one and then the other ones, he becomes the 8th, but he's of the 7. That's that wild beast. That's the history. I'm going to go into more details, but that's the secret of, because he's a mystery, because nobody's supposed to know about him. He says, well, he was wise and subtle, right? And you're going to find out about him in a minute. Remember Farrakhan was saying he was a Messiah, and now all of a sudden he was like the rest of them. Anyway, boss, I'm going to leave it there. And so when Message returned to Jacob, they said, we went to your brother Esau. Remember, that's the Africans, that's the Levites. And now he's coming to meet you. He has 400 men with him. In great fear and distress, Jacob divided people into 2 camps and wells the flocks and herds and camels. He thought, if Esau comes and attacks one camp, other can escape. See? He's letting his brother attack him. See? Let's leave it there, brothers and sisters. Let's leave it there. Battle for Africa, we're going to close out. Going the wrong direction here, brothers and sisters. So maybe I'll do the whole version tomorrow. So that's what, dragging in the bear. The bear is not Russia. The bear plucked up three horns by the roots. Who was the horn? One horn was the goat. The other horn was the ram, had 2 horns. He got rid of both of them. He ended up going to war and got rid of both of them. He's about to emerge, bro. Sister Esau is about to come on the scene. He come on angry. He's full of wrath. Come on angry. Right? Because he says he's supposed to be the inherited kingdom, not us. He's the elder brother. That's the war between the bear and the lion. They said when thrones are cast down, accused of our brother cast down. Okay, there you go. I'll leave there, brothers and sisters. Future news out.